Hello, everybody. How's it going? Sorry, I'm just a couple of minutes late there. A couple of technical issues. On the topic of technical issues, I should probably start by saying this is likely to be quite scuffed. I say scuffed. Basically, I've never done this before. This is my first ever live stream. As you probably know, I haven't live streamed on this channel yet. I haven't live streamed on Twitch either. I'm only on YouTube right now. Eventually, I will do some multi-streaming, but as it stands, we're here on YouTube. Yes, scuffed. This was a last-minute decision, as it's in the description there. I was just going to record some AI cape. I just released a new video for the Chunk account, and I thought, okay, time to do some AI cape stuff. And I thought, well, why not do it live? I mean, I think this series particularly lends itself so well to live streaming. The Chunk stuff is a little more difficult. I mean, with most Chunk accounts, you'll see them do a live stream for a chunk roll because there's generally content happening, you're exploring the new chunk, that kind of thing. But other than that, I mean, right now I'm doing the curved bone grind. And does anyone really want to watch me kill ogres for 5 hours straight? I mean, maybe some people do, I don't know, but it's not ideal. Whereas there's much more happening. I feel like it's a bit more interactive, so figured why not? Let's give it a go. Let's live stream. No idea how it's gonna go, but I appreciate you guys coming in. Ivan, hello, how you doing? Who else we got here? Kvoy, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Good to see you. Arnaud, a minute late. Honestly, a minute late, that's unacceptable. To be fair, Arnaud, I was 2 minutes late, so we're all good. We'll give you a pass. Yeah, no, scuffed. I also, to add to the scuffed, I got a new microphone a couple days ago, so I'm still setting that up. I think it's okay, but there's still a lot to change with the noise gate. I have the world's squeakiest chair, and it's definitely being picked up on the mic. I'm very aware. My cats, no doubt you will be able to hear them scratching and doing whatever cats do. So apologies, not everything's going to be perfect, but we're here. I think that's what's important. So if you're unfamiliar, AI Cape, if you haven't seen this series before, I assume you probably have, but if you haven't, this is my account where basically ChatGPT controls every move we make. These are the stats so far. This is where we're up to. It's all kind of random and all over the place, but that is to be expected, I suppose. Basically, it was a brand new account. I asked ChatGPT, what should we do? What should we do next? Just how would ChatGPT guide a brand new account? That's what we're doing. And this is where it's got us up to so far. We've completed a bunch of quests as well here. Waterfall Quest, Tree Gnome Village, Lost City, I think we did in the last episode. So we have to go and ask ChatGPT what to do next. I will say, spoiler warning, this will still be edited into a normal video, don't worry. The videos will still be coming out as normal. The streams aren't replacing the videos. So if you would rather just watch the edited version whenever that releases, totally understand. I understand, I get it. But I thought a stream would be a fun way to do it. I've never really had a chance to sit down and chat with you guys. So yeah, just take a minute, say hello. Curved Bone Grind is perfect for a sleep stream. You're probably right. I wish I could sleep during it as well. It's kind of painful to do, I'll be honest. I got 43 prayer in the last episode, which is definitely helping, but it's still quite savage, I'll be honest. Can you ask ChatGPT to be more specific and accurate? Tell her to use all the plugins to be accurate. I like that you called it a her. That's interesting. I would never have considered it a her or a he, to be honest, but fair enough, man. Yes, asking it to be more specific and accurate, I think that probably is a good idea. A lot of people suggested telling it to reference the wiki, and I have done that, actually. I've put it in the instructions part of ChatGPT, so hopefully it'll try and draw some information from the wiki. Maybe that'll help. I don't really know. Been watching series since 10 minutes first video launched. Amazing. I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is absolutely insane. But I think we should go and talk to ChatGPT, right? Let me see if I can do that. I think I'm prepared. If I click this, there we go. See, I told you, like, I said it was going to be scuffed, but it's almost like I'm prepared in some kind of way. So I did kind of pre-prepare a little statement. Honestly, this is kind of the way I put all of the messages into ChatGPT. A lot of people have said you can put a screenshot in of the stats page and stuff, and I did try that one time. Basically, whenever I send a message, there'll be a little thing pop up. You'll see it in a second that says, memory updated, and it'll give you, if you hover over it, it gives you a little overview of what it has stored in its memory. And I did try a screenshot of the stats page once, and it was a little inaccurate. Like, it was reading the skills slightly wrong and stuff like that. So I think typing it out probably is the way to go, but we'll figure that out. So current stats, I just updated it. The quests, Lost City is the one we did last episode, so that's in there. And then just some basic things that we have in the bank. Obviously, that's not everything. Yeah, I mean, quite simple. We click this button here, and hopefully it gives us a task that makes some kind of sense. So are we all ready to see what it has in store for us? I think we should just give it a whirl, right? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. What's it gonna say? So it'll come up here. Oh no, it didn't actually say memory updated, but there you go. Amazing progress with Lost City. Completed on the Dragon Dagger in hand. You're now well equipped for stronger combat encounters. I did mention this in the last episode. I don't know if it knows that I can't use the Dragon Dagger, so we may have to point that out. Let's see what it wants us to do here. Train combat stats, strength focus. Boosting strength significantly improves you. Let's try that again. Boosting strength significantly improves your max hit, making you more efficient in combat and enabling better gear options. I see. Equip the Dragon Dagger P++. We obviously can't do that. Wear your steel plate skirt and any other protective gear. One thing I've noticed, it's never really told me to go and buy other gear. It's asked me to like upgrade the scimitar a couple of times, but other than that, it's really not giving me anything. So we're gonna have to tell it straight away that we can't use the Dragon Dagger. Train its sand crabs. I mean, listen, sand crabs is a good option. Gotta be honest, when I thought this was going to be good for a live stream, sand crabs wasn't quite what I had in mind, but that's fine. Train there until level 40 strength. If you still have time, I think I'll have all the time in the world, man. Train to 45 attack to unlock rune weapons. Okay, so maybe it's not pulling information from the wiki, because that is like, knowing that 40 attack is for rune weapons is like the most basic 101 RuneScape knowledge you could have. So that's crazy. Bring cooked trout for healing. Task 2, complete fight arena. Okay, no problem. Bonus task. It keeps giving me these bonus tasks, which is a bit strange. This one actually sounds interesting though. Start Slayer. So visit a Slayer master like Turiel in Berthorpe. I wish it would just tell me which one to go to rather than like giving me this kind of option. So we'll ask it to be a little more specific. Focus on completing the task, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sounds simple enough. So we should definitely let it know that we can't use the Dragon Dagger. So let's start with that. You get to witness my terrible typing skills here. And my microphone is like right in front of my keyboard. So that is absolutely not helping. What should I say? So perfect. I mean, it's not perfect. Perfect. Hang on, let me move the keyboard. That might help. There we go. Perfect. One thing, though. We cannot equip the Dragon Dagger until 60 attack. What should I use instead? Oh, instead. Let's find out. What should I use instead? Hopefully not just the Mithril Scimitar. You're absolutely correct. I love when it says that. You're absolutely correct. Like, I know. It requires 60 attack to wield. Until then, he is the best weapon to use for your current level. Use a Rune Scimitar. Okay, so now suddenly it knows that I can use Rune. That's awfully strange, but sure. Rune Scimitar. It offers high strength, blah, blah, blah. Costs 14k from the Grand Exchange. That's probably quite accurate, to be fair. So that's not bad. What to equip? Rune Scimitar, Steel Plate Skirt, any other defensive gear you have. I don't have any of these. I will let it know that, just so it knows. Because one thing a lot of you guys were also saying in the comments is I should let it guide me more than I'm guiding it. Because and the way I'm going to try and think about it from here is I'm almost teaching the AI. I'm almost teaching ChatGPT. So I'm going to let it know that I don't have any other defensive gear and see, and, you know, maybe it'll then suggest buying some other stuff, but let's find out. So steps to proceed: buy a Rune Scimitar, continue with the original tasks. Perfect. So I will let it know. Great. I don't have any other defensive gear. So I will use the rune scimitar and the steel plate skirt. What's it gonna say? That sounds like a solid setup for now. It really doesn't. That is not a solid setup. But okay. Oh, optional. There we go. Optional gear recommendations: Amulet of Strength, leather or green d'hide van braces. That's a bit strange. Is it Amulet of Strength really 10k? There's no way, right? Next steps, head to sand crabs. Okay, so let's go and do all of that. Let's move the keyboard back out of the way and let's get us back onto the game. Perfect. And then we'll whip open. Sorry, I told you this was going to be scuffed, but we got it, right? I'm going to start the walk or the run over to the Grand Exchange. And in the meantime, I'm going to read some of your comments because that took up a lot of my time. Hey, guys. Wow, there's a lot of you guys here, which is quite insane, honestly. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I've only been doing this for, well, still less than 2 months now. And I'm still kind of in this, like, imposter syndrome period where it's quite shocking to me that there's so many of you guys here. But I really appreciate it. It's awesome to have you here. I'm really enjoying making the content. And your guys' feedback has honestly been insane. I'm loving it. So thank you guys for being here. PokeTuber, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You were like literally one of the first people here. That's crazy, man. Defensive gear, Amulet of Strength. Yeah, I know, right? It's not quite the way things work, but it is what it is. You got to teach it a little. Yeah, no, I totally agree, Daryl. Amulet of Strength for 10k, circa like 2002. No, literally. To be honest, I think ChatGPT is getting information from like 2002, so it's probably accurate. Okay, Grand Exchange. And I never know. Is it faster to go through the palace here to get to the Grand Exchange or this way? I always go this way, though. For how long will you be streaming? It's a good question. I haven't got a specific plan in mind. Probably an hour, hour and a half, something like that. That would be my guess. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Right, Grand Exchange. I can't even remember how much money I've got. Let's see. I think I got like 277k. Okay, not bad. Oh, the arrow shafts sold from last episode. That's nice. So throw those in the bank. All right, Rune Scimitar. Perfect. It is actually a bit more than 14k, but that is not a problem. And the steel plate skirt, and that was it, right? We don't, as far as I'm aware, I don't have anything else. This bank gives me so much anxiety, man. It's such a mess right now. I kind of briefly mentioned it in the last episode. I do at some point want to just ask the AI, like, what do I do with all this junk? Because it's never going to tell me to do anything with these diamonds or the gold bars or the mithril seeds or whatever. So maybe we can try and clean that up at some point. And then Amulet of Strength, right? Amulet of Strength is selling for a wild 1,300-ish coins. There you go. Oh my lord. Look at this setup. That is quite the look, honestly. It's not great. Now, the next question is, how are we going to get to sand crabs? We're definitely not walking there, I'll tell you that for free. It's absolutely miles away. Where am I? I lost myself immediately there. Sand crabs, that's Varlamore, not where I want to be. So we could get the boat from Vios and then just run down. That probably is the best way to go, right? This is the boat. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's 6 and 2 3s, right? I'm going to go, well, first things first, we should go to Port Sarim. That was one thing I was curious about. With things like that, you know, obviously there's a limit, right? On the one hand, there are rules to the series, ChatGPT's guiding the account, that kind of thing. But on the other hand, this is obviously an entertainment form. So I don't want to be like too insanely anal about the rules. So when it comes to like, I need to go to Port Sarim to get the boat to Land's End or whatever it is in Kurend, do I need to ask the AI, like, okay, how do I get to the sand crabs? Or is that just, like, to me, that seems a bit too much. like asking it in that level of detail, like where we should go from here kind of thing. It seems a bit much, but oh, minigame teleport from Tithe Farm. Can I do that? That's a good question. Teleport. Oh, I must have been there once already. I haven't been there before. Am I even going the right way? I think this is probably the fastest way, right? Let's have a look there. What's pinging in my ear? Hey, thanks for subscribing, guys. Jessica and Naldo. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you. Do the best method possible for your account. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go, right? I feel if it gives instructions, use it, and if not, you can decide on your own. That's kind of the fine line I'm trying to walk. Where you know, if you think about it, if I was to ask ChatGPT for every single minute little decision, I feel like it would get pretty boring pretty quickly, right? Like if I'm literally having to go back and ask it, how do I get to the sand crabs? Like it's kind of just slowing down the video. Like, and what does it really add? Like nothing. Realistically, in the video, it would be ChatGPT tells me to do this thing. I then go to the Grand Exchange. You see me at the Grand Exchange picking up the Rune Scimitar, and then the next cut is kind of me at the sand crabs, right? You don't see that in between stuff, so it seems a little pointless to add that. I assume the audience is not too strict on the rules of your series. Yeah, I get it, right? If I'm gonna lay out a series with sort of rules and a system, then yes, I should be sticking to the rules. And I can understand it would get frustrating if I wasn't sticking to the rules. So, yeah. We know what to expect from ChatGPT and whatnot. Yeah, well, exactly. I'm learning a lot. I'm no ChatGPT expert, that's for sure. Can I actually travel? I assume I can. Can you take me to Kurand? Certainly. Okay, I was thinking it's not like quest locked or anything, right? Okay, here we are. The first time here, we get a new music track and everything. That's exciting. You get to witness this live. I actually haven't been here for quite some time. I haven't played on my main in like a significantly long time, to be fair. I've really just been playing the chunk account and playing this account. And honestly, it's so much fun. I'm enjoying both accounts equally as much right now. Rules are fine, but don't make it unenjoyable for yourself either. Well, yeah, exactly, right? That's the thing. And that was kind of the same applies, I guess, with the chunk account as well, where it's like there are obviously I've always found it a bit of a weird one with the chunk account where it's a series that already exists. So many people have done it. You've got obviously Limpwort, Verf, Frey, Josh Isn't Gaming, Mikeru. There are so many people who've done it, and with that then comes this like expectation that when I do it or when someone new does it, look at all these tiles that I have marked from my main. I really need to go through the game and clear up some of my tiles one day because they're just a mess. But yeah, I think there's this kind of expectation that when someone else starts to do it, it's gonna be the same. Like they know what to expect already, right? It's a well done series. People know what to expect. But I kind of wanted it to be a bit different. I wanted it to be enjoyable for myself. For example, I know that killing 35,000 hellhounds or whatever it is to get a smoldering stone, I wouldn't enjoy that very much. Or what are the crazy grinds are there? Like if I had to get like 90 agility for the RD rooftop by doing some silly shortcut that I'd unlocked, like that would be not a fun experience, right? That's why I introduced the blocking system. And then of course there are other rule sets as well. So I'm not including raking as a training method and this, that, and the other. There are a bunch of things. But I wanted to make sure that it was going to be fun for the viewer and fun for me. But then you risk people sort of saying, well, now it's too easy. And it's like, well, it's not. It's a different series. And I kind of made a lighthearted joke on that. Oh, look, more tiles. Excellent. I'm going to clear up some of these now. In fact, they might be useful. Although sand crabs are usually quite busy, right? Is there going to be an open spot? Let's have a look. Oh, nice. Let's go for this one here. And I'm going to unmark some of these because it is a mess. Auto retaliate is off. That's not very useful. And it said strength, right? Strength is what we're doing first. There we go. We're on strength. And are these gonna... I didn't bring food. I just remembered. Is this gonna be a problem? Maybe... Oh, actually, you know what? I probably would be better off at a spot where there's only 2 sand crabs, because then I'm not gonna get destroyed. Try not to ruin this guy's setup. Is this a 2 spot over here? Yeah, this should be better, I think. And now we chill. This is not quite what I had in mind, I'll be honest. I thought we'd be doing maybe some quests or, you know, some other kind of skill and grind. I didn't think we'd be doing one of the most, if not the most, AFK activity in the game for my first live stream. But I guess it gives me a good chance to kick back and chat to you. Bank nearby west. Yes, you're right. I'm going to ride this out and see how it goes. And if we get low health, I'll run over to the bank. Problem of being outdated from 2019 is also that you don't get to do new content. Yes, no, that's absolutely true as well. That's absolutely true. Oh, what was that? What did I just level up straight away? Oh, strength level right off the bat. What was the requirement? I've already forgotten. It was 40, right? That's what it wanted me to get? 40, pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, 40 strength, and then it said optionally 45 attack, which is a bit strange. And I don't know why it gives me these options, but it does. And sometimes the options are good, so I'll do them. But we'll see. I mean, this is going to take ages, right? No? Getting to... I might not, actually, to be fair. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to get to 40 strength. But in the interest of doing some interesting stuff, maybe we just move on after that. What inspired you to start these series? It's a good question. It's a good question. I mean, firstly, I have wanted to make content for a long time. I know that's cliche, but genuinely, I would say since I was like 15, something like that, like way back in the day when YouTube was kind of just getting going. I say just getting going. I mean, when you think of the traditional YouTuber, I was watching those guys way back in the day. And I always thought it was so cool. And I just always since then wanted to do it. And I don't know why it's taken me this long to make the plunge, but I have. So when I started thinking about, well, what type of content would I like to make? I mean, RuneScape was by far and away the obvious choice because I love it so much. It is my favorite game, without doubt. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me on that. So it was like, what type of YouTube RuneScape content then would I like to make? And I mean, PVM I suck at, PvP I suck at. I'm basically quite bad at this game. So my favorite type of content to watch is the sort of snowflake accounts, that novelty, playing the game in a different way type of style. And that's kind of where I was going. I mean, obviously everyone loved Swampletics, right? That is everybody's favorite series, I'm sure. And for me, it was no different. I thought it was such a cool way of playing the game. Watching people's chunk accounts, again, I just thought it was such a cool way to play the game. I actually always wanted to just try making a chunk account for myself, but I always kind of had this weird thing in me where I was like, I feel like if I made a chunk account without it being for content, if I was just doing it for fun, I think I would get bored of it quite quickly because it would almost feel like it was for nothing. I know it's a really weird way to think about it, but yeah, I don't know. It felt like there needed to be a reason, and obviously making content is like the ultimate reason, right? In terms of the AI stuff, I kind of was just curious one day. I mean, it was kind of as ChatGPT was starting to pop off, you know, it was added to Snapchat or whatever, and I would sort of play with it and be like, hey, what does it know? What can it tell me? And some of the mistakes I would find hilarious. Also, I'm conscious that I'm losing health quite quickly here. I should probably go to the bank quite quickly. I can use this bank, right? Yeah, so I guess we'll run over there in a minute. Yeah, so I was kind of playing with ChatGPT and enjoying the mistakes and figuring out what it knew and what it didn't know. And it really got me thinking, like, what would ChatGPT do with a brand new account? Like, how would it play the game? If it could physically play the game, what would it do? Would it know all of the high-end strats, and would it know the most efficient way to level an account? And I mean, from there, it was just kind of like obvious, really. It was like, let's do it. Let's see what it can do. It's obviously not ideal because it can't physically play the game, and even if it could, that would not be within the rules of the game. So obviously, I'm just the middleman. ChatGPT tells me what to do, I do it, and then that's the series. So it's a very simple concept, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I've had a lot of people email me actually and kind of say they want to try it themselves. Of course, you're more than welcome to. You never even have to ask. No, none of these ideas are strictly mine. I'm not, if you want to give some of this stuff a go yourself, you're absolutely more than welcome to. Give it a whirl. And I know some people have. I've been really enjoying watching them. Is the cape the end of the series, or is there a possible next goal? That is a good question. I had thought about that. I did kind of think, well, if this series, you guys are enjoying it and I'm enjoying it, then maybe there's a possibility of extending it further. So that is not a decision that I've really made. The thing is, I don't know how long the Fire Cape's going to take to get. It genuinely could be hundreds of episodes, or it might never happen. I literally don't know. That brings me on to a good question. I'm going to run over the bank first before I get into it. Can you flash stats? Yes, I can. There are the stats. Oh, no, I just ran. Okay. I hate when I run through and disrupt people's sand crabs, so I try not to do that. But, sometimes it's not avoidable. I'm doing my best. It's the thought that counts. Can I use this bank chest? I'm sure I can, right? There's probably no reason I can't. Let's have a look. Yes, I can. All right, let's bring the trout. I actually still have shrimp as well. Should I just use the shrimp? Oh, no, it did say to use the trout, didn't it? Okay, trout it is. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us to level 40 or whatever. Oops, I accidentally ate one when I probably didn't need to, but that's fine. What was I saying? I was saying, oh yes, the Fire Cape. That is a question that a lot of people have been asking me. It's been a bit of a debate since I started the series, and I've touched on it, and I even put out a poll on the community page. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend subscribing if you haven't already. I assume most of you are. That's probably how you've seen the stream. I'm not sure, to be honest, but where was that spot I was stood at? Have I just walked past it? Was it here? This is why you have marked tiles, see? We'll just kill this one for now. Yes, I did put a poll out. Basically, it was based around, do I tell the AI that the Fire Cape is the end goal, or do I keep it a mystery? Do I not tell the AI that that's the goal? That was kind of the debate, because I think that decision changes the series, right? And neither of them are bad options. I think both of them are perfectly valid options. But if you think of it like this, if I tell ChatGPT that the Fire Cape is the goal, then the series very much is then just getting a Fire Cape, right? And how would ChatGPT get us towards a Fire Cape? Also, this can't be the place I was stood. I'm totally disoriented myself. It was over here, right? Well, we'll figure it out. I think I've scattered the crabs too much to know where I'm at now. Yeah, I think that changes the dynamic of the series a little bit. The idea of the series, and I think the reason it keeps getting brought up is because I probably made a mistake when, in literally the first episode, when I mentioned the Fire Cape being the end goal, and it's even in the intro that the Fire Cape is the end goal. I think I've almost set this expectation that the whole series is about getting a Fire Cape, but in my mind, that's not what the series is about. The series is about, as I sort of said earlier, it's about ChatGPT AI playing an account. How would it literally play an account from scratch? What would it do? What decisions would it make? The Fire Cape is more just like that is where the end should be. Otherwise, it could just be infinite, right? It could go on forever, maxed with a full collection log, which is not going to happen. But yeah, so the Fire Cape was more just like, that's the end. But it shouldn't be the focus of the series. The focus of the series is just what would ChatGPT do with a brand new account? So it's probably a bit of a mistake in the way that I mentioned that at the start, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully that makes some sense. Glad to have randomly seen this notification on my phone. Hey, well, there you go. Aha. See, I knew they would settle down. This was the spot, right? There we go. Yeah, no, good. Glad to have you here, man. Good to have you, JM. Season 1, Fire Cape. Season 2, Diaries and Quest Cape. 3rd season, Max Cape. You know what? I don't think so. You never know, though. Who knows? I mean, I think ChatGPT getting me a Max Cape would take like 10 years. Bearing in mind, I have been playing RuneScape for, like 20 years, probably 18, 20 years. I have never maxed an account. I'm not even close, really. On my current main, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not even close. I think my total level's like 2100, something like that. But yeah, not on the cards, really. I'm not very good at this game, but you guys will come to learn that. Don't worry. You did set that expectation. However, that's why I asked, because I feel like you created something much bigger than the Firecape AI goal. Yeah. No, I think you're right, and I'll probably will adjust the intro at some point, and I'll clarify that as well in the next video, just so we're all on the same page. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm just going to read back on some of the other chats because I realized I missed quite a few. I liked Karamja only more than Swamp Man. Yeah, no, Karamja only. That was another fire series. The RuneScape content creation scene, I feel, is so good. Not all of it is like perfectly polished. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the content is absolutely wildly polished. Like it's really impressive what some of the guys do. But it's very wholesome, I feel. I just love the content that we have. We all kind of like the same stuff, and it's very simple content, and it's honestly, it's so great. It's a great game. We have a great community. It's good to be here. Good to be a part of it. Love the series so far. Looking forward to new uploads. Yes, I'm pleased. I'm so pleased. Thank you, gaming. That is one problem with the RuneScape content creation thing. It's not exactly easy to churn out content. I'm sure you're all aware of that. You'll have watched, or probably do watch, a bunch of other YouTubers and a bunch of other streamers, and it is difficult, man. Like when you watch, I don't know, think of a game off the top of my head, FIFA or EAFC or whatever, right? Like you could probably hop on FIFA for half an hour and have some kind of content ready to turn into a video, and you could do that multiple times a day, every day, and just bang out content, no problem, right? RuneScape is much more difficult to do. It's a struggle. You know, thinking about the curved bone task, for example, I'm calculating that's going to take approximately 200 hours, assuming I get it somewhat on drop rate. And even then, like, it could take longer. And that will kind of turn into, like, 10 minutes of content if I'm lucky. It's very difficult. So I would love to be able to commit to like a 1 video a week kind of schedule, but it's honestly, it's difficult. And that's what makes this series so good, is like, it's not easy content, but it's much easier. I can get content out much faster. It's really nice in that sense. What's dingling in my ear there? The Rubber Pickle has subscribed. I love the name, man. That's awesome. Thank you for the subscription, man. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Just watched the new Unguided episode. That was a classic case of old quest design this time. You know what? Unguided, I haven't actually seen any of it. I really need to get on that. That is on my list. Actually, I might binge watch some of that tonight because I've heard good things. Unguided. Yeah, is that a good one? Should I watch that one? I like to try and keep tabs on everybody's content. I like to, you know, not necessarily pick up ideas, but yeah, it's good to see what's in the community, see what's going around. Unguided is insane. Okay, I'm gonna check that one out. You should pick up loot. You're probably right. I probably should pick up loot. At the very least, the coins, maybe. What else would I even pick up, realistically? Do sand crabs drop anything of use? I mean, other than clue scrolls, I suppose. I haven't seen one yet, though. Do they drop beginners or easies? I think they drop easy clues, right? Am I correct in saying that? It's kind of too slow for you. Okay. I'll give it a go. I'll see what I think. Your content and alien food has been refreshing in the RS space. Ah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I just seen a casket. Oh, did I miss a casket? What can the caskets have? Is it just like jewelry and stuff? Or like seaweed, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll get one. Who else have I missed here? Let's see if there's any other comments. They could be worth a bit, eh? Good to know. I'll next time I see one, I will try and pick it up. I'm literally doing the most AFK activity like in the game. And I'm like trying to balance looking at the screen and looking at chat. I have no idea. I popped into somebody's stream the other day, and they were literally doing like hard mode TOB and just casually reading chat at the same time. I'm literally, so I'm about to out myself here. I have never completed a raid. I know. It's absolutely terrible. It's a travesty. But I can't even imagine trying to complete a raid and reading chat at the same time. Like, that is next level to me, man. Might be worth to sell the casket. Oh, can you sell the casket directly? Or do you have to open it? I thought the caskets had clues, but I could be wrong. Open the caskets. Okay. Well, I will keep my eye out. How many have I missed so far? I've only missed one. Okay, that's not too bad. See if we get any more. Oysters, I don't think really sell for anything, do they? Just like, I don't even want to pick up the coins. I'll pick up the coins. It feels bad leaving them on the floor. I'm a broken man. I need as many coins as I can get. Yes, you can sell it. Interesting. Did not know that. Actually, it'll probably tell me in the loot tracker here. They sell for... Oh, wow. They actually sell for like 1,700 each. That's not bad at all. Entry mode TOB is doable. That's the only raid I did solo for the... Yes, actually, okay, tell a lie. I did... Oh, I missed a level, did I? Oh, I'm 34. I'm almost 35 now. That's this is going quite quick, then. This isn't too bad. I tell a lie. I did do the entry level on my main. I did it solo. It wasn't too bad. The entry level one wasn't too difficult. Kind of watched a guide and managed to get through it. Wasn't the worst thing. I did try TOA a few times solo again. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I do want to get into more group stuff. I'm like, with my main, I was like, I'm part of a clan and stuff like that, and they are so good at having people to mentor you and help you. But I've always just had this like solo mindset, and I've had that in like literally every game I've ever played, where I'm just like, I want to do this on my own kind of thing. So I did try like 150. Was it 150 invos? I think it was 150 invos TOA, just solo. I think I wiped like 20 times and gave up in the end. But again, I am not very good at this game, which frustrates the hell out of me. I think a point came in my life like 5 to 7 years ago where I had this realization that I'm just not very good at video games, and it was a tough pill to swallow, but I had to take it. I used to think when I was sort of in my teens, I used to think I was quite decent at video games. You know, I could hold my own at Call of Duty, or I could... Oh, there's 35. Very nice. I could hold my own at Call of Duty, or I was quite good at FIFA or whatever. But about 5 years ago, I had to kind of just tell myself, like, okay, you're just not that good. You're just not very good. And that's okay. That's fine. It took me a long time to kill Zulrah for the first time. I can kind of do it now. Now it's repetition. And that's the nice thing about RuneScape, is like, it can be difficult to learn something, but once you get it, then it gets there, right? I've seen the videos, never saw it live yet. Yes, welcome. This is the very first live stream. Crazy. I can't believe I can't believe we're here, and I can't believe you're here, and I can't believe everybody's here. And to be honest, I just can't believe that it's actually working. I've never done this before. I watched a couple tutorials and stuff like that. Did I run far enough away there? Hopefully that was enough to... Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah, I did watch a couple tutorials, but yeah, it seems to be working. This is literally the most basic bare bones live stream you will ever see. Obviously, there's no face cam. There's no... You know, the mic I'm still tinkering with. I've got no alerts set up properly. I've got no music going. It's as bare bones as it gets. And over time, I'll work on those things, so don't worry. But it was super last minute. I just thought, hey, you know, I could just do this live. That would be cool, right? So yeah, thought I'd give it a whirl. And I'm glad you're here for it. I hope you're all enjoying. So are you asking ChatGPT what you should do? Yes, that's correct. So basically, if you've never seen this series before, it was a brand new account, and I just asked ChatGPT, hey, what should I do? And it gives me some tasks. It might be go and get 10 mining in the Lumbridge Swamp, and then, you know, smelt the ores into bronze bars or whatever it is, and then I'll go and do those things. And then once I've done the tasks, I'll then report back to ChatGPT and say, hey, I've done those tasks. What should I do next? And we just keep going on and on like that. Are you using 04 or 10? Good question. Let me just check for you. I forget the actual name of the model. It is... Where does it tell me? It says on here, right? Where are we? I swear it literally says I'm using the paid version, so it's whatever the 4.0. So yeah, whatever that means. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's better. I don't know. People said it would be somewhat more accurate. We shall see. Did I miss any more caskets? No, we're good. And I think I just got a level. Maybe it was hit points. It was hit points. What else we got here? What's your current goal? The current goal is to get 40 strength. It was a little confused. It thought I could use the dragon dagger. I had to tell it that no, we could not. So it told me to get a rune scimitar, which is the biggest upgrade we've had on the account so far. So definitely not complaining there. But we do look absolutely scuffed. This is what it's got me wearing right now. But it's doing the trick. I am taking some hits, but it's not terrible. But yes, 40 strength is the first goal. It told me to optionally get 45 attack as well. Then we've got to do fight arena, which would actually get... I don't know, it probably wouldn't get us 45 attack, but it'll get us some attack XP. And then, what was the last goal? Can't remember. There was another goal, right? It was like an optional one, maybe? What was it? Oh, start Slayer training. Yes. Visit a Slayer Master like Turiel. But it doesn't... See, it hasn't really given us... Oh, no, it says aim to finish your first Slayer task and get a feel for this activity. So I'll ask it exactly what Slayer Master it wants us to use. And then it just wants us to do one task, which is a bit bizarre, but that's what we got to do. Somebody has done it in the past, but they stopped doing it. Yeah, I did notice that, actually. God, I forget who it was now. It was a while since I checked. I literally, when I had the idea, I did a quick search just to see if someone was doing it already. I didn't want to just hop in and steal somebody's idea or whatever. And I noticed someone, I think, made like 1, maybe 2 videos on it or something like that. But I don't know. I assume they're not doing it anymore. I'm not really sure. But it seems to be going pretty well. I'm curious to see if we'll just hit like a roadblock at some point, like ChatGPT just has a meltdown and doesn't know what's going on anymore. I'm so curious how it's going to go, but that's, you know, that's the fun of it, right? It's a mystery. We just don't know. What I would say is it's working so far. I mean, realistically, I probably could have just had a fire cape by now. If I was playing this account by myself, I would obviously do things in a certain way. This is a little bit weird, but you can't disagree with the fact that from a brand new account, it's now progressed. We have more skills, we have money in the bank. It's we're going in a direction. I don't know if it's the right direction, but we're going in a direction. Sean OSRS on YouTube made a few. Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I've had, like I say, I've had a few people email me actually. People tend to email me asking if they can, you know, use an idea that I'd put in a video or whatever. And as I said earlier, like you of course, you're more than welcome. But it seems like people are liking the idea and they want to give it a go themselves, which is really cool. I'm like honestly somewhat flattered that people want to give it a try. And from what I've seen so far, people are doing a really good job of giving it a go. So I'm curious to see how their series should go on. I think I saw one guy, maybe I'm misremembering this, but I feel like his goal was like, oh man, what was it? It was a lot. I want to say it was like max. Oh, easy clue. I was looking away for a second. And some coins as well, which we may as well pick up. Nice. Well, let's kill this last sand crab, and we should... Oh, I don't want the fishing bait. Get out of here. And then let's go and give this easy clue a go. If you haven't seen every episode, I can't remember what episode it was. I want to say it was like episode 2. It might have even been episode 1, where we got a clue scroll, and ChatGPT told us to just complete every clue scroll. Just do it. If you can't do it, it said put it in the bag. But easy clues, like we're obviously going to be able to do it. So let's go and do that now. Let's get away from the sand crab so we can read what it is. Let's see. Search the crates in the northwestern house in Al Kharid. Well, that's fine. It's not exactly anywhere near us at this current point in time, but let's head over there and do that. It seems like it's struggling a little though. Thought it would do better. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't sure if it would be... I didn't know if it would have loads of information. And it could have gone either way, right? It could have been absolutely clueless. Where am I going, by the way? I've already forgotten. Al Kharid, Gemstall. Okay, cool. It could have been absolutely clueless and just fumbling around, which, to be honest, it kind of is, but it's not that bad. Or I didn't know if it would be like hyper efficient, just like literally guiding us to perfection. Located in Varrock. Okay. It's a lot of running around. That was another thing I was curious of, is like, if it's like, for example, I've got to go to Varrock now. Is it okay for me to use a teleport to get there? Like, not like a home teleport or a minigame teleport, but like, let's say I have... Oh, well, I do have all the runes that I would need to teleport to Varrock in the bank. Should I use the runes to teleport to Varrock, or should I just not? I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. That's kind of what I was saying before. It's a bit of a gray area of me taking some control. Like, I have to have a little bit of control just to keep the series moving forward. You know what I mean? Is ChatGPT considered botting or not? Well, that's up for you to decide. That's up for you to decide. I mean, in all seriousness, no, it's not considered botting, or at least I don't think it is. I mean, in before I get banned, but I certainly don't think it's botting. To me, it would be no different to like, imagine I was on like a video call with like, or a voice call with a friend, and they were telling me, hey, you should, you're new to this game, you should go and get 10 mining, and then I go and get 10 mining, right? It's kind of like that in my mind. It has not told you to buy a Chronicle. I'm surprised. I know, right? There's a lot of things it hasn't told me to do, which I'm surprised by. Mostly like gear setup wise. Where am I going? Located upstairs. Okay. Yeah, it really isn't telling me to get much gear, which I'm a little shocked by. I mean, like I said before, it's given me like some scimitar upgrades, but I thought it would be like go and buy what okay, so I'm only 15 defense, but I thought it would be like go buy full steel armor or something like that, but it just isn't doing that. Ned in Draenor. That's not bad because I need to go to Port Sarim anyway. I think easy clues can be like 4 steps, right? What's the fastest way from here? I need that like shortest path plug-in. Is it? No, it can't be down. Maybe it's, yeah, back across here and down. It's got to be pretty 50-50, right? I'll go through Barbarian Village and down. Yeah, no, it literally hasn't told me to get any like gear upgrades at all, other than the odd scimitar now and again. So that's kind of strange. In terms of the fire cape, again, I know I keep saying that the whole point of the series isn't necessarily the fire cape, but I keep dwelling on it. I know that's my fault, but oh, so it's not directly controlling the game? No, it is not. I am very much in control of the game. Otherwise, yes, that definitely would be botting. Falador teleport. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Falador. Do I even have what's my magic level? Oh, it's 42. Right. I'm just gonna run. I feel like I'm committed at this point. What was I saying? Fire cape. Yes. Realistically, I mean, I know there are like literally people who have gotten a fire cape at like level 3 before. That obviously is not something I'm able to do, but realistically, ranged and prayer, I guess, would be the absolute priorities in terms of getting the fire cape. And right now, they are both way too low. Minimum 43 prayer. And yeah, ranged, I would probably be comfortable with like 70. I would say that's like where my skill level's at. If it was 70 prayer with some decent gear, then I'd be quite comfortable. But right now it's level 10, so we're quite a ways off, which is totally fine, because I am thoroughly enjoying playing the early game, borderline free-to-play kind of RuneScape right now. What do we got here? Ryan, thank you so much for subscribing, my man. Appreciate you. There used to be a Twitch stream, Twitch plays OSRS, but sadly that kept being banned for botting due to the way it worked. Really? That's interesting. Did that directly interact with the game then? I'm curious about that. I was never really understood how the Twitch plays stuff worked. Fent Zombie. Thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Run energy is always such a pain. Did they... I know they mentioned they were going to like rework how run energy works or something like that. I didn't read too much into that, but curious to see what they do with that, because it is a little bit savage. What is my agility level right now? 34. Okay, not bad. Where am I going? Ned. Okay, hopefully this is the last step, because I need to be in Port Sarim anyway, so that would be quite handy. Hopefully it doesn't send me somewhere miles away. Let's see, what do you got for me, Ned? Well done. You've obtained a casket. You'll love to see it. What are we going to get? Do we think it's going to be good? A unique, maybe, would be nice. Something with some value. Man, that casket we had with the... What teleport scrolls were they? Was it mostly harmless? No. I can't remember. We had those teleport scrolls that were worth a fortune. That's how we had so much money. But let's give it a whirl. What are we saying? Over or under 10k? Let's start there. Over or under? What are we saying? It's going to be a gold trim bronze plate body. I wouldn't mind it. That would be pretty good. Morton. Was it Morton teleport? Okay, here we go. Let's open it. 3, 2, 1. Well, we do get a collection log. We got the purple sweets, which are actually semi-valuable, but only 3 of them. It's not great. But, you know, we'll take it. It's always nice to see the blue drop on the floor. Let's go and drop this stuff off in the bank here. Body runes. Body runes I always found to be, like, the strangest runes in the game. Like, they're just not particularly useful, I feel like. I don't know. They're just kind of, like, strange. They're strange, man. I don't know. A lot of people saying over, and you were all correct, apart from Daryl. Daryl, you know, we need some more positivity from you. You know, we need the positivity. Okay, let's travel. What's faster? Is it faster Port Piscarius or Land's End? Actually, I guess Land's End, because we can... I don't know. Let's just try Land's End. See how it goes. Because I think there's, I was going to say snow crabs. I'm just thinking about food right now. I think the sand crabs kind of near. If you didn't get the sweets, it'd be under. That is very true. That is very true. The sweets are worth quite a lot, eh? Do people, like, actually use them? I know that they're useful in certain instances in the game, and obviously it's a stackable food source, but do people genuinely use them? Man, I, like, never come this way. This is, like, new land to me. Look at all these yew trees. That's crazy. This would be, like, 12-year-old me's dream. I used to love cutting yew trees. It was like all I did in this game. I remember I literally used to start. If I had to guess how many new accounts I've started in this game, man, am I even going the right way here? Yeah, I am. Okay. It's got to be like 50. I mean, it's got to be like 50 accounts I've started in this game. But yeah, I used to literally start new accounts, train woodcutting up to level 60, and just start woodcutting yews for like no reason at all. They were up to 14k at one point for, yeah, Tick Eats and Jad. Yeah. 14k though, that is hefty. That is hefty. Ben Cooper. The boy. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. How many people we got here right now? That's actually kind of crazy. I really appreciate you all being here. That's nuts. I literally didn't know what to expect. Like I say, first ever stream. Appreciate you all being here. Yeah, cutting news. That literally, I remember. I actually remember a funny story. I used to. Well, I would cut the yew trees, surrounded by bots, of course, for literally hours. I had no idea what I was doing on the game. To be honest, this probably wasn't even when I was like 12. This was probably even later than that. And I'll probably give it away by telling you what I bought with the money, because I'm not exactly sure when this item came out, but it'll give it away. So I would cut the yew trees, cut them for however long I cut them for, made, you know, a reasonable amount of coins from all that. Sold all the yews, and then I really wanted to buy. This is when I didn't do any PVM or anything like that. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, there's a strength level right off the bat. That's nice. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything about PVM. I just liked watching the levels go up, and I wanted cool gear. That was all I wanted. So I went out and I really wanted dragon armor. Like that was all I wanted. I wanted a dragon chain body thing, a dragon med helm, dragon legs, dragon boots. That's what I wanted, of course, because we all did, right? Everyone wanted a dragon chain. So I go to the Grand Exchange, because that, I think, was a thing by this point. And I type in dragon chain body or whatever. And you might be able to see where this is going. And I saw the corrupted dragon armor. And I had no idea what that was, but it sounded awesome and it looked awesome. It was like dragon, but kind of like off-colored. I was like, amazing. Put all my money into that, and very quickly learned that it crumbles to dust. And I was heartbroken. I've made a lot of mistakes like that in RuneScape over the years. You know, you live and you learn. What's the current assignment? Current assignment is 40 strength via sand crabs. We're currently level 36. It's moving pretty quickly. It's not too bad. XP per hour here, pretty solid. The most XP per hour I've seen in a long time, to be fair, after playing the one chunk account for so long. That cook and grind was quite nuts. Like, honestly, in terms of like one chunk accounts, is nowhere near as crazy as some of the grinds that you can get stuck on, but just the world hopping, man, it was a little bit painful, but we got it done. I think we made the right decision by killing the rats, because the combat XP is proven to be quite useful. I can't imagine killing the ogres now with, like, 35 attack, strength, and defense or whatever. What if you told ChatGPT your game knowledge and experience to see if the methods and what she says updates? Good question. I think at one point I did briefly mention that I was an experienced player, but I guess I could be more specific on that. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder how I would do that. There probably is a way that I could let it know. That is worth thinking about. One thing is, I am definitely not experienced with ChatGPT. I know there are some people are, like, they work with it, or they've done a lot of research on it. I haven't. I'm definitely not that person. So I'm also learning along every time I do this. I'm learning how to interact with ChatGPT, how it works. Someone told me to put a link to the wiki, which I have now done, in the instructions, because it can then use that as reference. I didn't even know you could do that. So, yeah, kind of learning. It's it's interesting. AFK sand crabs or one rat at a time cooking. Tough pick. Yeah, no kidding, right? No kidding. Yeah, we're on to the ogres now. If you're not aware, I also have a one chunk account. It's going pretty well, I would say. We're only on our second chunk, but we are on, I say, the home stretch. We're on the biggest grind of that chunk right now. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm estimating about 200 hours, which, it's funny, I was talking to my girlfriend about this. When you watch content creators, RuneScape content creators, you tend to get people throwing around 50 hours, 100 hours, 200 hours like it's nothing. And then, they'll cut to the next clip and it's like, oh, I did that thing. It only took like 30 hours. And it's like, that's a long time. We kind of come desensitized on how long these things actually take. A 30-hour grind doesn't sound like that long when you compare it to some grinds that can literally take like 500 or 1,000 hours. All of a sudden, a 30-hour grind sounds like nothing, right? But when I break it down in a more practical sense, I have a job. I go to work, and I also, I know I'm an old school RuneScape content creator, but I do have a life as well. So when I'm really if I try and average out how long I think I can play every day, it's probably like 3 hours a day, I would say, on average, that is. Because, there are some days where I literally won't be able to play. I've got other commitments. Or there are some days where I've got the day off and I can literally just no-life it for like 10 hours. So it definitely varies. But if I said like 3 hours a day, well, then that 30-hour grind is still going to take me like a week and a half, right? So it's like a 200-hour curved bone grind. I mean, man, it could take like a month. It really could. I don't know. So that's why I really need to just get my grind on. Just and that's one thing. I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but one thing that I found really interesting about starting the content creation thing is not that I treat it like a business, not at all. This really is a hobby for me, but I now find if I'm just sat at home kind of doing nothing, if I'm just watching TV or whatever, in my mind I'm like, well, I could just sit here and watch TV and watch season 2 of Squid Game, or I could be putting this time to a more practical use and trying to grind out this curved bone. So that's kind of the way my brain's thinking. So I think I really need to just get down to the grind, just really start working on it and get through it. And, fingers crossed we get spooned. Maybe the very next kill, we get the curved bone. Who knows? Maybe at the very end of the stream, we'll do one ogre kill. And imagine I do one ogre kill at the end of the stream and get the curved bone. That would honestly be incredible. Oh, there's 37. I'm honestly, I kind of joked at first that sand crabs would be a really boring way to do my first stream, and to be honest, it probably is, but I'm quite happy because it's allowing me to sort of chill out and read the chat and stuff like that. Hey, Christ, I'll try that again. How blue are you? Like Smurf, like Smurf, Sad, Dehyde, or Rune? I am, well, I'm currently actually pretty under the weather. Hopefully that's not coming across too much. My voice is definitely affected a little bit. I don't know if it's that noticeable. I've been really sick for like a week now. So I'm going to say like, I'm going to say Smurf blue. That's where I'm at. I'm Smurf blue right now. Why not go full time with your channel? That would be... Honestly, that would be a dream. Not a dream. That is the dream. I've always wanted to do this. Like, I know I said it earlier. I've always wanted to make content. I just love it. It's so much fun. Just the whole creative process behind it. I really, really enjoy it. Going full time, obviously, I have bills and things like that as well. Like, I do have commitments, things that I physically have to pay for, as literally everybody does. So I'm not really in a position. Oh my god, another clue scroll. Fantastic. No, I'm not really in a position to go full time. Potentially in the future, that would be a thing. I'm not sure. I'm not like counting on it or anything. But, you know, that would be the dream, to be able to wake up and play RuneScape as a job would be delightful. But, yeah, no, I can't really do that right now. I actually had 2 jobs as of, like, 2 months ago. I had 2 jobs. I had, like, my main job, and I also had, like, a little side job that was just kind of for extra cash. I actually, like, 3.5 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I actually left the... I'm going to run away so we can do this clue scroll. I actually left my sort of side job just so I could commit more time to this. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not in a position to go full time. Can't afford it right now. But maybe one day. We'll see. Anyway, clue scroll. Where are we going next? Falado Park. Okay. Well, maybe we should teleport. Should we teleport? It seems a bit nonsensical that I would just run. I also can't home teleport right now anyway, so we should probably do that. Oh, do I even have that music track unlocked? Tiptoe. Where's that from? You haven't unlocked this track yet. Yeah, but where? Oh, Drainer Manor. I just haven't been in Drainer Manor. Okay, that's not ideal. What's up with the outfit? Listen, I don't get to decide the outfit. I wish I did, because I wouldn't look like this. But, you know, I think I'm looking pretty good. I think the Rune Scimitar matches me somewhat well. It's pretty good, no? Open Tithe Farm first. That's so smart. Gabriel, that is such a good shout. Good shout. We have 4 lore runes. I'm going to take them. What else do we need? Air runes. And where are we going? Falador. Does it make sense to go to Falador right now, though? Because we need to go to Drainer first. So, what's the best way? What's the best way of doing this? Let's first go to... I'm going to take some fire runes as well, just in case we need to go to Varrock for any particular reason. We'll take some earth as well. May as well. I don't think we have a glory, do we? No, we never had to get a glory at any point. Let's go to Tithe Farm. That is a really good suggestion. Love that. Under 9.2k. Is that your prediction for the clue scroll? That is savage. Chronicle teleport. I don't have a chronicle, man. I wish I did. Oh, I should probably be careful here. Oh my god. He's destroying me. What combat level is he? 27? Good lord. How do I... Oh, do I need to, like, go through a tutorial or something first here? How does this work? Talk. Tell me about your farm. I'd like to work on your farm. Take a handful of seeds, blah, blah, blah. Oh, for God's sake. Search. I think I need to, like, actually go in here, right? Oh, no. You literally can't. Okay. Well, what if I just, like... Will that count enough to unlock it? Probably not, right? Okay, well, never mind. I guess we won't be doing that. It was a good suggestion, but we can't do it. Yeah, you need 34 farming. Never mind. Okay, where are we going? Get your head in the game here. We're going to Drano. So what's going to be the best option? Do we just go to Falador anyway and then run? That seems like not a wise way to do this. Alternatively, Lumbridge. Alternatively, Varrock. Why, like, every time I need to go somewhere, it seems like it's 6 and 2 3s. I'm just going to do Falador and run around. I think that's probably the best. Oh, is it Evil Bob? Should we do Evil Bob? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do we do Evil Bob or do we dismiss? Do it or dismiss it? What are we saying? What do we think? I'm gonna... Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Why not? Everyone likes Evil Bob, right? It seems like a good idea. You know, I haven't done this minigame in... Oof. I have no idea. Actually, you're so right. Everyone's saying ask GPT. You're so right. Wait, am I committed now? Can I get out of this? I think I can, right? I can leave without doing it. So yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. Let's do that. I like that. I like that. How do I get you back over there? Like this? Aha! This is scuffed. I'm learning that I need a third monitor. I have 2 monitors, and I'm learning that that is definitely not enough. We just got an Evil Bob random event. Should we do it? Let's see if it even knows what that means. Yes, you should definitely complete. It always gives me like way too much information. Like literally all I need is yes, you should definitely. I don't even need that. I just need yes. That's all I need. Should we see what it says anyway? Free XP. Yes, that's cool. No risk. Okay. Event specific items. Sometimes these. Yeah, no, that is true. Follow Evil Bob's instructions. Fish for raw fish. It's giving me like a tutorial on it. That's kind of cool, no? All right, so yes, we should do it then. Okay. Well, I'm glad I asked. So how do you do this one again? I thought you had to like. What is this? I thought you had to like uncook a fish or something. Oh, I probably should have read that. What? Oops. What did it want me to do? I literally haven't done this in years. How do I get out of here? Something blah 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 blah. Find the one that contains the correct key. You need to pull the lever to find out which shape contain. Okay, so pull the lever first. Which lever? This lever. My God, man. That's right. Pull it. Then remember what kind of animal. Yeah. Okay. No, I understand. So it's the pretty generic, long-looking one with a weird tail. This one? No. It had the this one, the little nub on the end of its tail, right? Great. Now you got a key. Bring it to me so I can try it on the doors. Okay, bet. Making fun of that. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Is that it? Am I done? Can I leave? Do I just leave? I wasn't really reading. Oh, the door's over here. Man, like, this is just embarrassing. Oh, wait, what? The exit that's over where? This one? Do I just leave? Hello? I'm literally clueless. I've already... Wait, no, I've already done this. Is it going to make me... Did I get the wrong one? Oh my God. But I want to leave now. Okay, let's try this again then. Okay, so it's the same one. Ears are, like, together. Tail has a nibble on the end. Is that the mistake that I made? Okay, ears are together. It's this one, right? It has to be. Oh, you have to do it multiple times? Oh my God. Some random events are like... Oh, I see. Oh my God. Some random events are like super fast. Like the beehive one. Look at this thing. Double ears, long tail. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, like the beehive one you can do in like 5 seconds. And then there's like the grave digger one, which takes, you know, way longer. Are we good? We're good. Now, do I literally just run out? Thank goodness. And you get, what, fishing XP for this? Or is it something different for that one? Have a present. Oh. You don't need... Oh, okay. How much is that worth? Whoa! Okay. Okay, well, that was well worth doing. That is not bad. Can't wait till the AI suggests a raid. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. If it ever does suggest a raid, we're in trouble because I've never done one in my life. So that's going to be tough. Maybe one day, we'll see. Let's just drop this stuff in the air. This toad flax in the bank. That's not bad. 20k. That's got to be abnormally. Let's try that again. An abnormally large amount, right? Like that seems like a lot. Gotta go to drain. It was drain a mana, right? I'm not crazy here. Tiptoe. Yeah. I assume I just have to enter it and that'll do. Or maybe I can just get close to it. Usually these things are like based on the chunk. Or at least that's what I've found anyway. You just like walk into the chunk and you get it. But we'll see. Bridge. Bridge? What bridge? Oh, like where for the Falador thing? Yeah. I need the music track. I haven't got the music track yet. Unless I do. No, I don't. Okay, so that's unlocked spooky. You gotta go into the mansion. Okay. That's annoying because you have to then like run all the way out. But that's fine. Don't have it yet. Okay. It did say I'm not crazy, right? It unlocks in drain a mana. Is it like upstairs or something? No. So just further in? I don't know. We'll just run around in here for a bit until we get it. Any ideas? What if it's downstairs? I always have this habit of like right-clicking on people as well. Oh, there you go. It was downstairs. Cool. Whoa, do you see the chair doing like a spin move there? That was crazy. Can you go around this way, or do you have to go literally all the way around? Okay, you can go this way. It's in the maze for the oil in the basement. It just went downstairs. That seemed to work. What inspired you to change the rules and not exactly follow the extreme one chunk Iron Man rules? Mainly just what I thought I would enjoy the most. It's a tough one. Like, part of me now is enjoying some of the crazy grind so much that I'm like, I probably could do just like a full extreme one chunk, but it was more a matter of like, one thing I love about watching one chunk accounts is the progression, right? Like, you want to see the next roll, you want to see, well, progression. That's what you want to see. And it was kind of just trying to expedite that process a little bit. So cutting out some of the absolute crazy meme grinds, I felt like was not a bad thing. Yes, it does change the dynamic of the series a little bit, that's for sure. And that's why I want it to be kind of clear that it's like, I'm not to be compared to like a Limpwort, right? Like, that guy is absolutely insane. I have so much respect for that guy. Like, it's so impressive what he does, man. It really, really is. But yeah, I want it to be a little different to that. Yeah, so that was kind of the idea anyway. Dark Dragoon, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for everyone who's subscribing. That's really awesome. Where am I going? Oh yeah, honestly, my brain, I swear to God, man, like, just can't keep track of the simplest thing. What are we at right now? 37 strength? We're getting there. These clue scrolls are definitely slowing the process down a little bit, but we might get bank. I still haven't even done this random event on my main. Was it a good Christmas event? I literally haven't even seen it. I haven't seen any videos on it or anything. Have you guys done it? Talk about something else. Oh, wait, no, I just need to play the track, don't I? Wait. No, I actually have to press this. Okay. Offers another clue. Where are you sending me now? Dig outside the bank on Alderan. Interesting. That is not possible? Is that possible? I don't know. That's got to be quest locked, no? Guys, is that quest locked? Let me know. Let me know. I don't honestly know. Because if it is quest locked, then I think we just have to put it in the bank. What are we saying? It's locked behind Children of the Sun. Okay. In which case, it did say in episode 2 or whatever it was that if I can't do it, then I should put it in the bank. But then it would never know. I'm thinking out loud here. Yeah, I know. I would drop it, but it literally told me to just bank them if I can't do them, which is so illogical. Ask ChatGPT. What are the requirements? Not that it matters, but I guess I probably should, right? Let's ask Children of the Sun. Are there any? No, so there's no requirements. Okay, let's ask. Let's find out. Let's head back over. I'm gonna switch this back over. Hang on. Boom. And then pull it up myself. Again, really need a third monitor. Would make my life so much easier. So, what am I saying? We just received... This is going to be really interesting, because I have no idea if it's going to know what Volamo even is. We just got a clue scroll, and one of the steps is to go to... What's this place even called? I've never even heard of it. I think I've been to Valamor like one time. Alderan. Alderan, which is locked behind the quest. Children of the Sun. I'm just going to leave it at that, right? I think I've been struggling when talking to the AI or ChatGPT. People have been saying that I'm like leading it too much, and I genuinely I'm not really like trying to. So I should probably just leave it at that, right? Just we got a clue scroll. I'm basically just telling it, and then it can. Because what I would typically do is like I would add onto the end of that statement like, should we complete the quest or should we drop the clue scroll or something like that, right? But then you're right in saying that that probably is like a bit too leading. I'll leave it at that. But what should I do? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. What should I do? Question mark. We just got a clue scroll. One of the steps is to go to Alderan, which is locked behind the quest Children of the Sun. What should I do? Let's see. Will it have any idea what any of that means? I'm so curious. Searching the web. Uh-oh. To proceed with you'll need to head to Alderan. Yes, I know. Which is yes, correct. Requirements. Membership. Okay, good. So wait, is it telling me to do it or not? It's just telling me what the quest is. I don't need a full guide. Oh my god, it's literally giving me a... It's literally giving me a Slayer music guide. That's interesting. Let me know if you need... Okay, so it is telling me to do the quest, right? Concluding the quest. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I guess we're taking a pause from... sand crabs. And we're going to go and do this quest. I guess that's what we're doing. I would love it if the requirement was like, watch this guide. That's so funny. Do you think Slayer Music knows that ChatGPT is like promoting his videos? Like that is so funny to me, man. Like, oh god. Okay, well, let's deposit everything for now. And I've already forgotten what we're doing. What are we doing? We're doing the quest. So location, speak to Alina in Varrock Square. Yeah, okay. So let's just head over there now. In fact, let's just teleport. Let's save ourselves some effort here. We're running low on lore runes, but that is fine. Where are my air runes? There they are. I didn't realize you had to talk to this lady. Where is she? Alina? You here? Aha! Didn't think we'd be doing this quest today. You could definitely tell in that response that it had no idea what it was. Like, I've never actually seen it say searching the web yet. That's the first time I've seen it say that. So that's quite funny. Also, quest helper because, you know, it's just easy, isn't it? Do it via the video. You have to go step by step with Slayer Music now. Really wants you to do the quest, right? I don't mind doing quests though. I don't mind doing quests. All right. Oh my god. Oh wait, I do remember doing this now. I was wondering what all these lines were on my. Oops! No! Don't close the door. I'm gonna fail immediately. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, I was wondering what all these lines were. Haven't they used this like mechanic multiple times in quests now? And it's never fun. This one doesn't seem as bad. What? Oh no, it was slightly different. Which one? Which is it? Monkey Madness where you're on the or no, it's Monkey Madness 2, right? When you're on the dock and you've got to like get the explosives without being spotted by the monkeys and stuff. Like, oh, painful. Absolute pain. Where are you from, may I ask? Yes, you may ask. I am from a tiny village outside of Newcastle in the United Kingdom. That is where I am from. I currently, however, live in Canada and have done for about 5 years. But that's where I'm from. Be careful not to mess this up here. Ooh. There are so many quests that I just haven't done for such a long time. Like Monkey Madness 2. Wait, do I need to follow him still? No. Okay. Yeah, Monkey Madness 2. Man, I haven't done that in so long. How do you like Canada? I love it here. I do. I mean, everywhere has their pros and cons, right? Everywhere has its pros and cons. But no, for the most part, I do. I really enjoy it here. I think it's great. The people primarily are just awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. Everyone's so friendly. It's really nice. It's really nice. The weather's not so great, I'll be honest. Summer, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I think it's like minus 20 or minus 25 or something ridiculous today. Which is not very pleasant. Never reading quest dialogue. I probably should. At some point, I should. I love the circle. That's like that. It's like that blue circle that some people have, right? Okay, now what? Report back to... Okay. You can shift click to always walk here and control the... yeah, no, that's true. I probably should have done that. I probably should have done that. Kind of got myself thinking in my mind now how I'm gonna edit this video. It's I've never, well, obviously this is my first ever live stream, and obviously most of the time I'm just recording myself. So when I'm talking, I'm kind of talking because I know that it's gonna go into a clip for the video, you know, or like if I'm about to complete the quest, I know I'm about to complete the quest, so I'll hit record and then I'll record me completing the quest or whatever. But this is obviously all live, so there's just a lot of rambling. So that's going to be really interesting to edit later into a video. I might have to like re-record some voiceover stuff. I have no idea. We'll figure that out. Yeah, just voiceover. Probably not a bad idea. Wait, that was the quest? Oh my god, I thought it was going to be way longer than that. Okay, well, that's it. So I can just go to Alderaan now. What's your favorite quest on OSRS? Oh, that's a really good question. Favorite quest. Oh, I probably... You know what? I actually really enjoyed Dragon Slayer 2. I did enjoy Dragon Slayer 2. I thought that was a really fun one. Song of the Elves is a good one, but I did find the whole like library bit, like the puzzle bit, like even with a guide, I found that just a bit annoying. Yeah. Fremenic Trials, yes, that's a good one as well. There are some really good quests. That's one thing they do a really good job of. All right, now how do I get to Alderaan? I need to get the clue scroll back, don't I? I think I have a spade. Let's make sure. Let's find out. All right, where is my clue scroll? Easy clue. I swear I had a spade at one point. Oh god, what a mess this bank is. It's a nightmare. I'm literally just gonna have to search for it because I can't see it. There it is. All right, where am I going? Alderaan, and how do I get to that? I think I have to take the boat. Do I have to pay for this boat? Is it free? Probably not, right? That's a charter ship or the ship to Sunset Coast. So I can take any charter ship, I guess. I've literally never been here. I can tell you that with confidence, even on my main. Never been to this island. Ship to Sunset Coast, which is here, but that's going to be quite a run anyway. So probably just clean your bank, bro. I know. It's bad. Probably just charter ship then, right? I guess. I don't know how much it'll cost. We'll take 5k. What's the nearest charter ship? Probably fishing trawler? Can I teleport to fishing trawler? Fishing trawler. I loved Sins of the Father. Yeah, that is also a really good one. I struggled with that boss on my Iron Man. That one really caused me some problems. The phase 3 or whatever it is on the dude, really tough. I could not get my head around the movement. It was difficult. But a lot of those quests are what got me somewhat better at better at what? What are you saying? Wait, where is it? Hello? Wait, can I not chart a ship then? I can't even figure out where it would be. Is it this? You can take the bird to the east of Varrock. Damn it. Well, guess we're going back to Varrock. I thought it said I could chart a ship. That's kind of rude. Maybe I need to like go there first or something. I don't know. That was a wasted trip. Yeah, no, I do suck at PVM, as I've said, but a lot of the quests helped me big time. Dragon Slayer 2 helped me a lot. Yeah, really, really good. I think they're really well designed in that sense, you know? Yeah, so we'll take the bird over to Varlamore, and then I guess we'll just have to run all the way from there. I think it's going to be quite a long run, but that's okay. That's okay. How do I do that? Do I need to speak to this guy, I suppose? Let's do it. All right, so we're really uncovering some new land here today, live. We've been to Zaire, we've been to Varlamore. Like, my God, man. ChatGPT doesn't know what's going on here. I think I'm going the right way, aren't I? Just run straight south. No, like southwest from here, and then I can take this boat, I'm guessing. I wonder if ChatGPT will ever get you to get the graceful set. I was curious about that as well. I'm not sure. I probably have enough marks of grace to get like the hood or the gloves or something. Like I only have like 18, I think. But yeah, no, I was curious about that as well. I was wondering if that was falling into the realms of like slightly newer content that ChatGPT just maybe doesn't know about. But we shall see. Run left, there is a charter. Oh, really? Like, up here? But is that not just going to be the same, though? I feel like I'm closer to this than I am. I should have done that, though, Ricky. You're probably right. We'll try this. We're almost there. What are these trees? I literally have, like... I've been to Varlamore a couple times on my main, but, yeah. Really haven't explored much here, I'm afraid. Look at this thing. The Harpy Eagle. This is so cool. I'm always bad when new content comes out. I'm bad for... Oh, won't you need coins for charter? You're so right. Is there a bank over here? Oh, no. Well, we're almost here. Let's find out. Is there a bank anywhere near here? No? Oh, my God. Wait. Can I access the Hunter Guild? This is scuffed, but it's fine. I believe. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Surely, right? Surely. He does. Uh-oh. I'm stubborn, okay? Charter... Was it this one? Talk to Fisher? Travel? It just says travel. 20 coins! There's no way. There's literally no way. Big fish and net spawn, 709 coins? Mate, that's a moneymaker right there. Can someone just drop 20 coins? Like, come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why even charge me 20 coins? It's not even worth it at that point. Can use the guild, just have to use the chest behind the bank. Oh, so I can go into the guild bank? Sell that to someone. Literally. Oh, I always forget I'm not an Iron Man. That was one of the decisions I made when I made this account. Was like, do I want it to be an Iron Man or not? And I kind of decided no. Just because like I already am doing the chunk account, which is an Iron Man, and I figured it would like open up some of the options a little bit on how ChatGPT can progress the account if it's not an Iron Man. But yeah, I don't know. We could always, we could always continue with this account, or we could try it again, right? Like we could, excuse me, we could try it as like an ultimate Iron Man, if this goes well or whatever. We can always try it again. But I think for now, having it as a regular account is working pretty well. Where is this? I've literally never been to these places. It's so cool. Look at this tree or whatever this is. It's so cool, man. Look at this little guy. Look at the hair on this man. That's impressive. Only guild members can use the bank? Wait, what? Someone just said that. You have to use the chest behind the banker. Where's the chest? Oh, this chest. Wait, so why is this guy saying I can't use his bank, but then I can use this? That's so strange. All right, 20 coins. I guess I'll take whatever. I'll just take a bunch. Okay, let's try again. Iron Man would have been bad with ChatGPT. Yeah, you're probably right, honestly. You're probably right. You're probably right. Thank you all for being here, guys. I can't believe how many of you have tuned in. It's honestly nuts. Nuts. Crazy. Ernest. Thank you for the sub, Ernest. I love the name, Ernest. That's a really cool name. I feel like you don't get many Ernests anymore, do you? I like it. My cat, well, one of my cats. I got 3 cats. It's too many. It's too many, honestly. And they're all equally annoying. But my first cat is called Bernie. And I just love that name. It's such a good name. I don't know why Ernest made me think of Bernie, but there you go. Love the vibes. Good to have you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying. Got a good radio voice? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Right now, it's a very sick radio voice, so it probably sounds sort of deeper and more nasally than it usually does, but... Alright, let's try this again, then. I also have a habit of being, like, super zoomed out. Like, this is usually how I play the game. Just, like, mega zoomed out, and ever since, like, making content, I've tried to get in the habit of zooming in a bit further just so it's not, like, difficult to look at. Alright. Where are we going? Dig outside the bank. Where is the bank? Wait, have I been here before? No, I don't think I have. There's a house port here. I didn't even know that. It's wild. We're learning things today. There's a bloodhound. What? This has become an exploration video at the same time. Where am I going? Up here somewhere? How do you get up there? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Nice. Nice, nice. Bernie, Ernie, Ernest. That makes sense. That probably is where I made the connection. Oh, and a casket right off the bat. That's nice. All right, so what are we saying? Same question. Over or under 10k? Are we going to get lucky again? Look at this little guy. What? Is it cute? I can't decide if that's cute or not. It's following me. No, that is cute. Let's be real. That's cute. Techichi? Let's pet the dog for good luck. That's gotta be good luck, right? Alright. Ham joint. Over 10k, over 2 mil chest incoming, ham joint. Well, if it's not a ham joint, you gotta become a member. That's how it works, right? That's how it works. Ham joint incoming. Ooh. Guys. Guys. It's not great. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Okay, well, you know, we got to explore some new lands, and we got to see this little guy. Yeah, I've already forgotten its name. Tachichi. So, you know, it is what it is, right? We got a willow longbow for our troubles. It's not great. It's our new best in slot ranged weapon. Listen, think of the positives. It's fine. It's fine. All right, back to what we were doing. I probably should have not deposited all my stuff. I needed this, this, and this. And some trout. And I think that was it, right? So now we just need to get back, all the way back to the sand crabs, which we have to go to Port Sarim. So again, the fastest way, probably just tele back to Falador, I suppose. I'm always bad at connecting dots like that. Like, obviously, I know my way around the RuneScape map pretty well, but when you ask me, like, what's the fastest way to get to this location, my brain just shuts down. Like, I have no idea. But we'll do this. Actually, probably could have just home teleported. I don't know if that would have been better, to be honest, but we're doing this. This is how we're doing it. And that was my last lore rune, which is far from ideal. Ricky! with the first ever membership on the channel. Dude, thank you so much. That's insane. And wait, and Ruby at the same time? What's that all about then? What's that all about? That's insane. Payment for no ham joint. Guys, thank you so much. That is so kind. I really, really appreciate it. That's insane. I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. I literally went silent for a second there. I know I've mentioned this before, actually several times, and I did mention it in the stream as well. Like, I've been doing this for less than 2 months now, and there are like over 100 of you here, and 2 of you just paid physical money. It's imposter syndrome to the max. My brain can't get my head around it. It's crazy. But making fun of that, oh my god, that's insane. Thank you so much for the membership, making fun of that. Revere, Ricky, guys, thank you. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Absolutely insane. Thank you. Who was it earlier that asked me if I was going to go full time with this? Maybe I will now. Anyone who eats that many triangle sandwiches is worth watching. That's fair. That's fair. I have eaten a lot of triangle sandwiches. It was somewhere in the region of like 2,000, I think. We live in an era where we get to directly support meaningful creators. It's so true, and I really appreciate that I'm in that category for you. But no, I absolutely agree. I love that, you know, people can make content from the comfort of their own home, and you get to support it in whatever way that is, whether it's watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, whatever it may be. I really appreciate it. And guys, I see there's like 48 likes on the stream. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm no algorithm genius. I don't know everything that there is to know about the algorithm, but I'm sure that is helpful in some way. So to everyone who's liked the stream, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And again, you know, I'll repeat, guys, thank you so much for the memberships. That's really awesome. Membership and donations make a huge difference. Yes, they really do. They really do. Hype train, literally, man. The algorithm sees all. No kidding. Seriously, it's nuts. Like, I posted my first 2 videos within probably like a week of each other. I think I can't remember off the top of my head now. Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, they were within like a week of each other, and of course, brand new YouTube channel. If you've ever uploaded a video to a brand new YouTube channel, you're gonna get 0 views. Like, it's just the way it goes, right? You're essentially casting a net out into this giant ocean, right? But I was literally at work one day, and I was fine with that. I want to be clear on that. I was honestly like fine with the fact that it had 0 views. I was expecting that. It's to be expected. I was just enjoying making the content. I was loving it. And I went to work one day, and it was a super busy day. For like 3 hours straight, I didn't even have a chance to pull out my phone and, you know, send a text to my girlfriend or whatever. It was just such a busy day. And I found a moment spare, and I pulled out my phone, and I just had like 20 YouTube notifications. And I was like, what is this? And I opened up the YouTube app, and all of a sudden I had like 800 subscribers and thousands of views and thousands of comments. And I was like, what just happened? Like, the algorithm just said, here you go. Like, you know, there you go. Your time has come. And it's, you know, it's been up and up since then. Honestly, it's been absolutely insane, and I'm still kind of coming to terms with it, but glad to have you all. It's awesome. But here we are, full circle, back at the sand crabs. We get to chill a little bit again, which is nice. Shouldn't take us too long to get to level 40. Us OSRS players love our hyperfocus. Yeah, no kidding, man. We're a special community, that's for sure. I don't recall if ChatGPT knows that's the goal. Step by step. Oh, right, for the fight caves. No, so ChatGPT doesn't know about the fire cave. It doesn't know. Is there any task you could see ChatGPT giving you that I really wouldn't want to do? Yes and no. I mean, there are many things that I straight up wouldn't want to do. But in terms of what I think ChatGPT would actually suggest, I don't think it would ever suggest anything too shockingly bad. I mean, the way it seems like it's been going right now is, I mean, if we look at the stats page, for example, right, let's just pick mining. I'm 22 mining right now. If it wanted me to do mining, I'm pretty confident it would just say, like, get 30 mining. That would be, like, the next thing. It wouldn't, out of nowhere, be like, go and get 99 mining. I just don't think it would make such a massive jump. So I don't think there's really anything that it would suggest that would be that bad. Bring your best gear to the wildy. So, someone did leave a really funny comment like that. Oh, what was it? I can't remember what it was. I think it was in like episode 1 or 2. Someone left a really funny comment. I'll have to think about that. Some of you guys leave some of the funniest comments, man. They really make me laugh. I love going through and reading the comments. Glad it's going well for you. Good luck on your journey. Thank you so much, man. It's I appreciate you. You've been around more or less from the beginning as well. I appreciate your comments and your support, dude. Oh, what was that? Hit points. Immediately flood to the wiki with suggestions of maxing mining before fight caves. I wonder if it can be kind of influenced like that a little bit. I wonder if there's something that you could do to influence it. Like if 10,000 people started talking to their chat GPTs about, you know, how to level up a RuneScape account, I wonder if that would influence its mind. Got to read the comments to know your viewers. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That was one thing I was honestly terrified of at first. I had no idea how I would manage negativity. I mean, the internet is the internet, and you guys are all absolutely incredible, and I really haven't experienced anything particularly horrendous. I really haven't. It's honestly been so good, but I was concerned. I was like, what if I get a hate comment? Like, how am I gonna, you know, handle that? That's gonna hurt my soul. But honestly, you guys have just been awesome. I haven't had to worry about that a single time. Reading the comments has been so great. We want Lumbridge mine content. Yeah, no kidding. I couldn't believe it suggested that like 3 or 4 times in a row. But it like, I wouldn't mind if it was like, let's level up our mining and this is how we should do it. But it was, the way it was selling it to me was like it was a money making method. It was like, okay, we're gonna go make some money now. Mine 20 copper, 20 tin, turn them into bronze bars, smith them into bronze daggers, and sell them. And I'm like, there are just so many better ways of making money. Like that's not the way. Negativity comes in all forms, but OSRS gang is pretty chill. Yeah, save for some try-hard PvPers. Yeah, well, that's fair. No, this community is honestly awesome. And I think a large part of that as well, I mean, a lot of us have played this game for a very long time. We've all been a community for such a long time. But I think we're also all typically more mature. You know, I've seen my analytics, you know, a lot of us are of a certain age as well. I think that definitely helps, but just generally, you're all great. I hate you. Just kidding. Well, listen, that's just rude. That's my first hate comment. There you go. You got it in there. You got the very first hate comment. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video. Oh, what was that? Strength level. There you go. What are we now? 41 combat. Not bad. Not bad. We need some more defense, ideally. It hasn't told us to do that for a long time. I don't even remember how we got 15 defense. Wasn't it like killing cows or something? I don't really remember. I just got a like one of those sit-stand desks recently. I'm currently in sit mode, and I really want to stand. Like, everything in me wants to stand right now. But I just set up my new microphone the other day, and I totally forgot to set it up in a way that, like, the cable won't get pulled. So I'm, like, a little apprehensive about going into stand mode in case I suddenly just pull everything off my desk, and that would end the stream pretty quickly. So I'll remain seated. What's your current goal given by ChatGPT? 40 strength, my friend. 40 strength. So we're almost there. 40 strength at the sand crabs. It then said I could optionally go for 45 attack, which, to be honest, I might just do. I kind of forgot I was already 42 attack. How long would that take? 45? That's probably what, like 20,000 XP ish, maybe. Not exactly sure, actually. If I had to guess, 20,000 XP. I mean, that could still take like an hour, couldn't it? Do we really want to spend an hour longer than we need to? Probably not. Hey, you should ask ChatGPT how to deal with negativity and hate comments. ChatGPT is probably the best one to give that advice, because I'm sure people are pretty mean to ChatGPT. Standing desks are awesome. Yes, it is electric, and it is awesome. I used to have one of the, like, the hand crank ones, which is fine. Like, it absolutely serves the same purpose and is, like, a fraction of the cost. But what I found was I was, like, not putting it into stand mode very often because I was just too lazy to crank it up every time. So when I got this one, I was like, I'm just going to spend the extra money and get the stand desk. I'm just going to do it. I'm pretty bad for impulse buys like that. Like, I could literally be barely affording rent one month, but I'm like, oh, but a new chair would be good. Speaking of new chair, I have, like, the squeakiest chair imaginable. I am trying to sit so still right now because if I lean back even just a little bit, it will squeak. And because I haven't set up my mic properly, it will get picked up by the mic. So, yeah. Do you rewatch your own videos? I do not rewatch my own videos. Not for any reason other than the fact that while I'm editing them, I'm sort of naturally rewatching it like 5 or 6 times anyway. Like, obviously I'm editing down the clips, making sure the audio is all lined up, putting in the music, making sure the audio levels aren't too loud for that. And, like, I'm more or less rewatching it in the editing software just to make sure I haven't missed anything. So yeah. But once it's live, no. Once it's on the internet, then it's all yours, man. I'm not watching that again. My girlfriend watches them though, which is really sweet. She'll always watch them straight away, and she'll give me feedback and whatnot. She's my biggest fan and my biggest critic. Give us a squeak. All right, I'll try. You ready? I don't know if you heard that, but it's squeaking. It's squeaking. What kind of chair do you have? I have the cheapest bargain bucket Staples chair you could ever imagine. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah. We want the squeak now. Did it get picked up? Look, I'll keep it squeaking. Oh. Well, maybe it's not as bad as I thought then. Yeah, no, I spent all the money on the desk, and then I needed a new chair, so I literally went to Staples and just, like, found I had like one of them gaming chairs. I kind of got sucked into that whole thing like probably longer than 5 years ago, like 7 or 8 years ago, and I kind of realized, like, this actually isn't as comfy as I want. I mean, some of the most comfortable chairs I have sat in have just been like a generic office chair. So I went to Staples and thought, well, I'm going to get a generic office chair, and I just found like the cheapest one, and that was a mistake. It sucks. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, really? $80 gaming chair from Staples. Wow. Okay, maybe I should look into that then. I really want the ones, you know, the oh, I need to get my aggro back. You know the office chairs that have like the mesh back? It's kind of like a curved shape kind of thing. I really want one of those, but man, chairs, like, honestly, they could be like $300-400 or more. It's kind of insane. I just don't have that kind of money, I'm afraid. So we're stuck with squeaky chair for now, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'm also kind of at that point where, like, things are going well here on YouTube, and anytime I do have any kind of spare money, I want to put it into improving my content. And as much as the chair, it probably is important because I'm literally sitting in this thing for several hours of the day, it doesn't directly improve my content, so I'd rather spend the money on something else. Right now, I've immediately identified that a third monitor is like top priority for me right now. I thought 2 monitors was fine, but this live stream has been enough to let me know that that is not the case. I need a third, definitely. You want chairs to support good posture? Absolutely true. You definitely do. You definitely do. I have such a bad habit. Like, this is one of them chairs that like reclines a little bit, like it tilts back, and I will literally tilt it back as far as it goes, stick my feet on the desk, and I'm just like leaning back, feet up, clicking, playing RuneScape. It's probably not good for you, but I'll literally do that for hours. I think many newcomers could use constructive criticism and take it with open arms, but it's hard to give in a way that doesn't feel anxious for the receiver. No, absolutely right. That is something that I'm learning to take with a pinch of salt, is where sometimes I'll read a comment that comes across as a little harsh, and I have to remind myself, like, listen, they probably didn't mean it to be harsh. You know, it probably was constructive criticism. But yeah, you just got to take everything with a pinch of salt, right? Like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And if I do read some that are clearly coming across a little mean, I just kind of have to laugh it off. I'm just like, it is what it is. I mean, it's cliche, but there are so many positive comments that outweigh the negative ones. There is no reason to focus on a negative comment. And again, I really haven't experienced any sort of mindless hate. You know, I haven't suffered any of that. So we're chilling. Have I really been live for 2 hours, by the way? That's wild. That's actually caught me off guard. I had no idea. What in the world? When I decided to do this, I was like, okay, I'll try for an hour. I'll try an hour. You know, like, that's a long time to talk out loud, you know, on stream to 100 people. Yeah, 2 hours. That's absolutely flown by. You're a pro streamer at this point. Yeah, man, putting in the hours. At some point, I will look into multi-streaming. You know, it won't affect your, you know, I assume the people that are watching here would prefer to watch it on YouTube. I'm just guessing. It won't impact that for you. It would still be here on YouTube. But with Streamlabs, which is the program, I guess, whatever, the software that I use to stream and record, you can multi-stream. And I probably will set that up for next time. Just in case anyone does want to watch on Twitch, then it'll be there. But I hope you guys are enjoying. I know this is ultra bare bones, like nothing fancy going on here. No face cam, no music. To be honest, I don't know if I will do face cam. I was kind of debating that, like, no real reason not to. I just quite like not having the face cam. Like, it feels like less pressure in a weird kind of sense. I don't know. I also think RuneScape specifically lends itself quite well to not having a face cam. Like, I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't know. See what you guys think about that. Much easier to find live streams on Twitch. Yeah, no, I think you're right. YouTube, like, it's weird. YouTube is better for discoverability. Sorry, YouTube is better for discoverability when the algorithm is on your side. But just generally finding live streams on YouTube is not that easy. Like, unless you're already subscribed to the person, then it will probably show you the stream, or if you've got notifications on or whatever. But other than that, it's quite difficult to find a live stream. But Twitch, of course, yes. How about a foot cam? maybe not yet, Manic. Maybe not yet. We'll you know. But yes, that's what I was saying. So yeah, no, improvements I will make. I just really wanted to go live, and I'm so glad I did, because this has honestly been a blast. Like I say, 2 hours has gone by in the blink of an eye. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. This has honestly been such a pleasure. I didn't know. I'd never tried it, so I truly didn't know if I would enjoy it or not. Like, I kind of thought, you know, what am I going to talk about for 2 hours? Like, am I going to struggle with this? But this has honestly been a blast. I'm really enjoying this. And because this series lends itself so well to being live, I don't see why I wouldn't just do this way more often. And then still, of course, continue to edit the videos and release them as normal. But yeah, this is awesome. No face cam is definitely less pressure. You can pick your nose and nobody knows. I see what you did there. That's funny. No, it's, I don't know. I don't know what I mean by less pressure. I really don't have a reason for it. I'm trying to think about that. I feel like if I had a face cam, I'd be constantly like trying to look into the camera and, you know, being more like accentuating my facial expressions maybe, or like doing stuff with my hands or whatever. Whereas when I don't have a face cam, I can just kind of relax and talk to you guys. I don't know. Just vibing. Exactly, Ruvia. Exactly. What else have we got? What's the task you've gotten? Marco, I am currently going for 40 strength. That is the task we have been given. Kill sand crabs until 40 strength. And then it also wants me to, well, it gave me the option of getting 45 attack as well here at sand crabs, which we may or may not do. I don't know. We're almost there, so I guess I could make that decision. What do you think? Should I get the 45 attack? Sometimes I feel bad when it gives me an option and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I feel, you know, it's like, I don't know. I mean, it is an option. I'm not like forced into it, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Low HP, by the way. Good shout. Good shout. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. You should do your chunk rolls live. Yes, I plan on doing that. I do plan on doing that. When the next chunk roll is going to be, I have no idea. I truly don't. But yeah, that is the plan. Get 45 attack. May as well knock 45 attack out. Sand crabs are the best training method. Yeah, I agree. I think that's wise. We may as well. And this is chill, right? This is chill. I don't mind it. Might as well do fight arena, then go for 45 attack. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. I think it would be helpful to have the current task on screen for newcomers. That is a good point. And yeah, that is a good point. For the next stream, I think I will do that, actually. Yeah, if I have some kind of text on screen that just says current task 40 strength or whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just reading back on some of these chats I missed here. think there are plenty of people enjoying content on second monitor. Yeah, that was kind of part of the thing as well that I was thinking is like, yeah, personally when I watch RuneScape streams, it is very much second monitor content for me. So yeah, it's probably just not as required, right? Plot twist, Blue isn't real and is a character created and played by ChatGPT to slowly make humanity more comfortable with AI sentience. Shh, alright? Evan, you can't be outing me like that. You can't be outing me like that. Quest the best method for early game combat. Sandcrab's best AFK. Yeah, 100%. 100%. If you had to rate OSRS and RS3 separately out of 10, what would you give them? Good question. It's going to be a question I probably can't answer super accurately because I haven't played RS3 enough recently, at least. OSRS, I would give... what would I give OSRS out of 10? I would give it a 7. I think 7 out of 10 for OSRS. Nothing's a 10. Nothing's ever a 10. So you can disregard that straight away. I think there's room for improvement, of course. You know, it has its issues, but I think it's still just like such a good game. 7 might sound quite low in hindsight. Now I've said that out loud, but I think, yeah, I think that's fair. I think 7 is high. RS3, I would give. I honestly, I don't think I could fairly give an assessment on RS3. I just really haven't played it enough. I really haven't. I was thinking maybe 7.5 or 8. Yeah, 7.5. That's probably what I'd go for. 7.5. Room for improvement. Still really good, though. 7.5 is probably higher than I would rate, like, most games, to be fair. Yeah, it does show its age, for sure. It does. There's so much to love about this game. Like, there's a reason so many of us have been playing this for years and years and years, right? Like, we're not playing it because it's a bad game and we're all, oh, there it is. But I'm just getting myself distracted here. Level 40 strength. Let me switch over to attack while I consider my options here. So, switch to attack, yeah. So we can stay here until 45 attack, which I don't know how long that would take. Shouldn't take too long. Or we can go and do fight arena. And then, see, this is one of the other weird ones where it comes when it's what am I trying to say here? When it comes to listening to ChatGPT's instructions, it's said to get 40 strength, and then if I wanted, stay until 45 attack, and then go and do fight arena. So if I did fight arena first, and then came back to get 45 attack, am I like going against the order of ChatGPT a little bit there? You know, it's a bit, I don't know, or am I just am I reading too much into it at that point? You know what I mean? It's a strange one. I'm considering staying. I mean, this is not going to take long, is it? We're getting approximately 25k XP an hour. I think this will take like half an hour. I don't think this will take long, and I'm quite enjoying just the chill vibes here. To be honest, the stream is probably. I'm just gonna stick. I'm calling it. I'm making the decision. We're gonna stick here. We're gonna stick here because I actually do need to go right away. I literally haven't eaten yet, which is not recommended. Make sure you eat. Get your food in, guys. 3 balanced meals a day. I'm not very good at that. So yeah, I do need to leave soon. Fight Arena gives attack XP and would level you up near 45 anyway, won't it? Yeah, exactly, right? So it does make sense to do it like that. It does make sense to do it like that. Ask ChatGPT. I mean, it's a task. I don't think it has to be in order as long as you do it. I say it's fine. That's true. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter what order, does it? Like, it gave me like 3 tasks in one go. So I guess we could do Fight Arena. Let me just think about Fight Arena. Because I'll need to ask ChatGPT how to do Fight Arena. Did it tell me, actually? Let me just quickly reread. Where's my ChatGPT? Here he is. Did it tell me how to do it? Oh, I think it did. It says, well, I'll show you. Hang on. Switch you back over here. Boom. So it says, this quest rewards... Wow, that's actually a lot of attack XP. Is that accurate? That's crazy. Starting point, requirements, gear. Use your dragon tiger. We can't. Which we've already told it. So maybe I don't need to tell it that again. And bring food, bring coins, reward. Oh, no, wait, it doesn't tell me. I thought it did. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it sounds like it wants me to use melee, but I can confirm, right? I can ask ChatGPT, like, this Slayer music one guy. That's still so funny to me, man. I can confirm with ChatGPT how it wants me to do it. Should I do that? What do you need 45 attack for? It's a great question. I don't know. That's just what ChatGPT wants me to do. It's set to get 45 attack to be able to use rune weaponry. Even though, of course, you don't need 45 attack to use rune weaponry. I'm using rune weaponry as we speak, so I don't know. Unless it has something specific planned and told you to do it like that. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair, Teresa. I think that makes sense. The order probably doesn't make sense. Like, it probably doesn't mean much. So what do we think then? Should we do Fight Arena? Let's get a unanimous decision. I'll ask you. I'll ask you guys. It probably makes sense. I'm trying to figure out if... It's been a long time since I've done Fight Arena. Am I going to be able to do it with melee? Yes, I think you should do it. Alright, well, let's do it then. Do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do Fight Arena. Let's take a second to gather our thoughts here. Melee. How difficult are the bosses in... Well, if you can even call them bosses. How difficult are the enemies in Fight Arena? I can't remember. The last one is optional. I remember that. You can, like, just run away from the last one. But am I gonna... Well, I guess, as we did with the Black Demon, right? Like, we should just ask ChatGPT how we should do it. If it says melee, we'll try it. If it goes horribly wrong, then we'll ask it for another option. So let's do that. Let's do that. So let's go back to ChatGPT and let's ask. Okay, how should I defeat the enemies in Fight Arena? Let's find out. ChatGPT knows best. Fight Arena quest pits you against several enemies. Here's how to handle them efficiently at your current stats. Bring your rune scimitar, your steel plate skirt, and any other defensive gear. Buy an amulet. No, I've already... Oh, I guess to be fair, I probably didn't tell it about the amulet of strength, so now it... Yeah. Bring 20 cooked trout. See, it always gives me these, like, optional things. But this one's actually worded quite well. If you're struggling in melee, bring your staff of air and use firebolt. Okay, I like that. So I should bring... Sorry, I'm just distracted. Bring a ring of dueling. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Level 137. Let's read through this. I was going to skim through it, but let's read. The ogre, attack in melee. Eat food. Fine. Use the same melee strategy for the scorpion. Fine. The bouncer, it's the toughest fight. Stay calm. Stay calm, everyone. Stay calm. Keep your HP high. If you're struggling in melee, safe spot. You can safe spot it with magic or ranged. Use firebolt or ranged to finish him off. You don't need to fight the last guy, so that's fine. Save your food for bouncer. Safe spot if needed. Restock if necessary. Okay, well that is perfect. I'm glad we asked, because that absolutely is all the information I think we needed, right? Just make sure I got that on the right screen again. Good. We're chilling. Okay, so that answers my question. So we should bring exactly this setup, but we should also bring the Staff of Air and the Chaos Runes and the Fire Runes. And then we can safe spot Bouncer if we need to, which we absolutely will need to. But yeah, there we go. Now, Fight Arena. Where was that again? It's kind of by Tree Gnome Village, right? If I remember rightly, it's like here. I should know this because this is where the one chunk is, and we might be doing that soon. I don't know if we roll that chunk. So we need to get to here. I think the fastest way... Oh, I just used the minigame teleport as well, didn't I? Oh, no, it's ready to use now. So yeah, let's just fish and troll a teleport ourselves over there. Man, we're banging out some quests here today. This is good. This is good. I'm enjoying it. $71 likes on the stream, guys. That's nuts. That's like, you know, a crazy percentage of the people who are here. I really appreciate it. All right, it says bring 20 trout. So that is 20 right there. Staff of Air. Nobody look at the bank. It's fine. It's a mess. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's just bring this stuff. And I think that's everything we need. Yes? What did ChatGPT to use as combat? Oh, what did it tell me to use as combat for the quest? It told me to use melee. So using literally the same setup, the Rune Scimitar, the Steel Plate Skirt, and the Amulet of Strength. And then if I'm struggling, so if Bouncer particularly, which is the last guy that I actually need to kill, if he's too tough to kill with melee, it said to use the safe spot and use Firebolt. So that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. I forget how this quest works. I don't think I need anything for it. But that's why we have the quest helper. Recommends level 50. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. Search the chest. Very well. Should be easy. Yeah, I hope so, Teresa. It's been a while. It's been a while, but this is one of those easy quests, if I remember correctly. Should be fine. All right. What do you want me to do? I did just search it. Okay. Ironically, this is probably like the best armor we have now. So that's cool. Sorry, I just like punched the mic there as well. Hopefully that didn't deafen you guys. I don't think you need anything for this quest. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Where do I go next? Oh, yeah, you have to, like, buy someone a drink or something, maybe? Buy for 5 coins. Oh, shoot. I didn't bring any coins. Do I need to buy it with 5? I mean, it's literally telling me I need 5 coins. That's not ideal, is it? There's not like 5 coins laying around somewhere. Damn it. All right, well, back to fish and trawler for 5 GP, I suppose. There's not a closer bank, is there? It is nil. It's pretty 6 and 2 threes, isn't it? Probably like just as close as each other, I would imagine. Are we allowed to ask ChatGPT for upgrades for armor? See, that's kind of like the gray area that I was talking about, where it's like I don't want to be leading the AI too much. I don't want to like force it to make a decision. What I've noticed with ChatGPT is if I say, should we upgrade our armor, it will pretty much then just say, yes, let's upgrade the armor. Even though it could say no, it usually doesn't. It usually will just be like, oh yeah, no, let's do it. So it kind of is like me leading the AI in a certain way at that point. And I just want to be careful not to do that. So I don't really want to ask it if we should upgrade the armor. I just kind of have to like hope that it will get me to upgrade the armor at some point. Your stream has the chill vibes I need at 3 a.m. There you go, man. Good. All right, what do I need? 5 coins. There we go. 5 coins it is. Cat is fast asleep on my desk right now. Little companion. That's Bernie that I was talking about earlier. All right, is this way faster? Probably. Fight arena. It's crazy I haven't done some of these quests in so long. We need a lawyer in here, no kidding. Literally need a ChatGPT lawyer. Okay. Buy a Cali brew. And then hopefully I only need to buy 1. I think you only buy 1, right? I probably should have brought more coins than just 5, just in case. But I'd like to buy a Cali brew. There we go. We need to get some stams or energy potions. No kidding. Run energy is brutal. I kind of have the same problem on my chunk account as well, where I'm just always out of run energy. Always, always. It's playing accounts like this that make me really take, realize how much I take a main account for granted. Just teleport into my maxed 99 construction house and whatever. Wait, what do I do? Get another set of keys. Get another set of keys. Wait, what? Why? What? Get another set of keys? What does that mean? Why is this, like, quest guide causing me so many problems? I think it's, like, down here. I'm not supposed to, like, unlock... Is it this gate? No, it's this one, right? Oh, don't attack him. Oh, okay. That's gone poorly. Can you not be angry at me anymore? I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Hope you get a gravedigger for the chunker again. Yes. Me too. Oh, need the helmet. What the hell? I've got the helmet on, though. Oh. Maybe it was just like bugged. That's kind of weird. Use the keys on the door. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. This guy's not going to go away, is he? That's fine. Maybe we can just run past him. Yes, no, people were talking about the Leo random event, the Gravedigger one, and how that you can deposit items, which is a great suggestion. I will be doing that. Oh, he's doing some damage. Let me in. Okay, this is not going to work. Oh, it did work. Okay. Nice. All right, so does this just put me straight into the fight then? Get ready to fight the monsters, all safe spottable, starting with the ogre, level 63. I'm curious. ChatGPT seems to think I will be able to manage the ogre and the scorpion with melee, but we'll see. I may have to safe spot all of them. I only have like 160 chaos runes or something, so hopefully that's enough. But we'll try melee first. He's a big boy though. Look at this guy. Maybe he'll drop the curved bone. Let's put these little baby prayers on. Maybe that'll help. Whack. Ooh, okay. Well, so far... I don't know if this is going to work. It's not going terribly if I just run away and eat real quick. I always chance myself on low HP. I don't know why I do that. I think we'll be okay. If I just, like, step back and eat and go back in, I think we can do this. Can I, like, just... No, I don't want to flinch him. That's pathetic. Let's just face him. We got this. We got this. What's this guy doing? Like, help me, man. Come on. We got this. ChatGPT knows what it's talking about. Never doubt it. Never doubt it. I always risk it. I always risk it. People were pointing that out in the chunk account as well, where I was like sat at like 5 HP taking on an ogre. So dumb. All right, well that wasn't too bad, and I think apparently the scorpion's easier, right? Let's see. Man, this is a long scene. Probably the first guy to melee these enemies in like 6 years. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Okay, so this is only a level 44. Should be easier. Still hitting me quite hard. Ah, yeah, this is much easier. Still probably gonna have to run away and eat, though. Yeah. Ow. Good old safe spots, though. Never fails. Risk it for the brisket. Oh. Brisket sounds good, man. I haven't had brisket in a long time, to be fair. Do we even try Bouncer with melee? Is it even worth trying? I'll let him hit me like once. We'll see how it goes. I thought they were his eyes. I thought those horns were his eyes. He looked weird. Alright, let's try it. No, we're not trying it. Oh my god. Okay. That was a mistake. Alright, well, let's just eat up to make sure nothing silly happens. But, no, we are definitely not doing that. Does this negatively affect my, magic? No, it doesn't. Alright. Fireball it is. Sorry, Bouncer. I'm not letting you have a chance on this one. It was just too much to ask. But I'm glad ChatGPT gave me the option. Thanks, MDDM, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I've been really enjoying it. It's been working out so well. I mean, it's been working out in ways that I didn't even think of, to be honest. Just the sense that it's like, it's fun content to produce. It doesn't have these like monstrous grinds. It's lending itself quite well to being live. You know, I think it's good. It's a good fun series, and I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. It might have learned from the last safe spot boss, actually. That's a good point. Yeah, that's probably a good point. All right, so now I just got to run away from this this guy, right? Has anyone ever killed this guy in this boss, or does everyone just run away from him? Wait. Oh my god, why even put that page there? Is that what killed Settled? That confirmation box? I can't remember. Right, so that's the end of the quest. Just gotta go and talk to whatever her name is, Lady Servile. And will this get me to 45? I don't think so, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. That is what killed Settled. Oof, that's tough. You just can't really be prepared for that, right? Like, that's tough. Well, there it is. Quest complete. 12,175 attack XP. That's pretty good. And Thieving XP. I didn't even realize this gave you Thieving XP, but that is our first Thieving XP on the account, I believe. Gets us to 44 attacks, so pretty close. And all the way up to 14 Thieving. So, yeah. First Thieving XP on the account gets us all the way to 14. Not bad, not bad. And very close to 44 as well. If we'd have just stayed at Sand Crabs for like 5 more kills, we'd have done it. But there we go. There we go. We can go back to Sand Crabs or not. It said it was optional, so doesn't really matter. The last task was to do some Slayer, but I'm going to save that for another stream. I can't believe 2.5 hours has just gone by like it was absolutely nothing. Thank you all so much for being here. Insane. And guys, for those of you who became members during the stream, absolutely insane. Ricky making fun of that, and Ruvia, thank you guys for becoming members. That is nuts. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, everyone who liked, everyone who's here. I hope you all enjoyed, because I can't honestly tell you how much I enjoyed this. This was so much fun, and I want to do more of this. So stay tuned. I haven't got any sort of set schedule. Maybe I'll come up with something just so that you guys have more of an idea of when I might be live. But yeah, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you. Cinnamon Roller, of course. Thank you. Colos, yes. Teresa, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. It's been a blast, guys. Well, I will see you in the next one. Hopefully it won't be too long from now. I appreciate it. We'll see you there. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. I'm going to go get some brisket. Good night.